So week one is done. We've been putting these guys through physical tests, mental tests, facing their fears, putting themselves in group challenges, really trying to get to know who these individuals are. And after week one, we've already pretty much got rid of 3 people. We've had 2 voluntarily quit, and we've had 1 removed from the show on a community vote. So we're down now by 3 individuals. This week's all about just getting your head down, hitting the markets and trading. So we really want to see these guys now pushing their accounts into the profitable side, and those that are profitable just continue growing. Hopefully their stress is a little bit more reduced, and we can just focus on the markets this week and see exactly what they've picked up from their training and the skill set they have.
Euro dollar 99.17, positive by 0.9%. Crude up 2.8%, up a little more than $2 to 85. And let's call it 90 something. Yields down, stocks up, equities up big time, up 1.6%.
I'm in a cable short right now. I did miss a lovely bearish move this morning, so I'm just waiting for a pullback, which we did get about half an hour, 40 minutes ago. So I got a really nice rejection candle. I'm looking for a continuation back down to the weekly low points, possibly S1, which will be a really nice 2-to-1 return off that. We are running in profit at the moment. This will be a 2-to-1 trade. So yeah, that'll be really good for my account balance, and overall a great morning. So at the moment I am break even, so I bought it back from being down 3% last week, so finished off the week really well, which put me in a good position coming into this week. So if we win this trade, that means the account will be up 2%, and it's looking likely. So yeah, confident on this one. Finishing this week, I would like to be up 5%. So if today goes well, then I think we'll look likely to achieve that.
Yeah, good morning. I'm in a trade Euro USD short. So right now I'm up about $20. It was a clear situation, so the trend is going short, and even hourly it's a clear short line, and daily even more consecutive days short. I was observing this for quite a little time. It always retraced from my trend line. It was here support, broke through resistance, came back. I stepped in here, and now it goes back and forth. But it looks a decent trade. I got my take profit on S2, so I take it until I reach my take profit, and then I look up for something new. Strategies we received are great, and I follow these rules, and when you follow the rules you see enough entry chances.
The USD CAD long. It was a buy on the daily, hourly, 15, the 5 minutes. I took an entry on the 5-minute chart just around here on this one so it took my entry on the 5-minute charts after it come down, hit the UK pivot, got a greenish bull there, kind of finished above this trend line. I'm looking to now take it for a 1-to-1 back up to its heights up here.
So I took a position shorting cable. We have a nice line of trend line coming right from the start of the bearish move. Just after this bearish pin bar candle, we had huge resistance off our trend line here, and then we had this bearish pin bar coming off of our 50 EMA and our recent support line. So I took the position as soon as this candle closed. I jumped in for a 25 pip stop loss, 25 pip take profit, and looking to get 1-to-1 here. I expect it may go back up to this trend line, or this support line here, and then make my move down. No, this is an aggressive stop loss. I am pretty confident in my position though, so I'll just give it some time, let it play out and do its thing. I feel pretty good. I'm definitely getting a lot more confident in my positions and explaining why I've chosen my positions. I really just gotta hope that we have a good week. Even if you're in a really good position, there's no saying that it's actually gonna go your way. You can't make the market go the way you want it to go. You just gotta hope that it does what it's supposed to do.
I think Jesse's a strong contender. Seems to be prepared for the week. Did well in the challenges.
Canadian Jesse. He's very well prepared all the time. He's coming early and making his list, what he's gonna trade, what he wanna trade, what strategy. So he's making a trading plan in advance for himself. He's aware of all the rules, the strategy, what he needs to use, how to apply, sticking to the charts. Basically, he's looking for opportunities. I think he's a really strong contender.
For right now, I feel like I'm probably mid of the group, like mid-range. I am 2.5% down with the trade open right now, which has almost hit take profit and then has come right back down into drawdown. So we'll see how the week goes, but I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll be able to turn it around and possibly be positive in my profits.
If inflation comes out higher than expected, it's going to be
more bullish for the dollar.
More dollar strength, and then vice versa. I think we could see, if it's a lot lower than expected number, we could see a big reversal. Yeah, exactly. So, I think the market's hoping. They're hoping inflation cools off, especially on the equity side.
It's taking a bit of a hit, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So that's definitely the one to look out for. It's obviously Thursday, so Wednesday might be a bit quieter. It's just a good day to especially whilst you're in a trade, rather than just sitting there looking at the trade.
Yeah.
Especially if the other pairs you want to get in are correlated, so you can't enter them anyway. It's just good to just do a bit of research, look into what's coming out. Quite a lot of speeches this week as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
And if it breaks that trend line, so you don't want to be in anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Cool. Thanks, mate. So it's Monday today. I've come in with a really positive mindset. I've been looking forward to getting back to my desk and trading, and hopefully have a better week in terms of trading for me, because last week, only the week 4% down. So my focus this week is to get back into positive equity and hopefully finish the week with some good results.
Ben is the weakest. He's only placed 2 trades in the whole week. He hasn't really been putting himself into the position to take more than 2 trades.
I think the weakest is Ben, simply because of his reluctancy to actually place the trade. I think he's actually picking good positions but then talking himself out of it. If he turns it around and starts placing the trades that he finds, I think he could pull it around.
I think that's fair. If the others are saying that, I don't feel like I am the weakest, because I do have a lot of reasons behind perhaps why I don't take a trade when perhaps others do. I feel like for myself at the moment, hopefully it's a sort of a bit of the hare and the tortoise sort of scenario. I think at the moment for myself, I'm just really trying to keep away and not worry about what everyone's doing. I don't really want people influencing my trades, because at the end of the day, outside of here, it will be me. And I think trading is extremely subjective, and you should take the entries you feel comfortable with and not be pressured by other people saying, oh, you could have got in here, could have got in there, or you should get in here or there, because everyone sees the charts differently.
You've always got 2 questions, haven't you? It's never just one.
So my question is, if I'm trading the 5-minute chart, do I measure the pullback in terms of the 5 minutes or of the higher time frame? Because sometimes the smaller time frame give you a small, a decent pullback, but when you see it in the bigger picture, it just.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. You guys are all very zoomed in on your charts, so just zoom out a bit. This is okay, but I'd manage it on the time frame you're taking the trade on.
But I will zoom out just to measure the...
Yeah, obviously I'd zoom out, and if it's because sometimes people are saying pullbacks, but it's really just sideways movement. Because you're so zoomed in, if you zoom in, it looks like a massive pullback, but really it's just like consolidation, 30 pip pullback. That's minimum I'd say you want, because you want to have minimum no less than 15 points pip stop loss. So which is half the distance, right?
Yeah.
So if you're getting in at the top, the maximum you're going to get on that move is 2 to 1, unless it breaks out of that structure, right? Yeah. So these are the sort of things you've got to be looking for. So I'd say a minimum 30 point pullback, which is just about is. So even if you got in right at the top, with half the swing size stop loss, so 15 pip stop loss. To get a 2 to 1, you need to get him right at the top and get out the bottom, right?
Yeah.
I'm aiming for 2 to 1s. So ideally, you want to see a larger pullback, yeah. So yeah, just like zoom out on the trade on the chart there.
So guys, you've seen these guys getting involved in trading. If you think you have what it takes to be a trader, then in the description, click the link to get involved in our $100,000 trading challenge. It's 100% free, and you've got the upside of winning a live trading account with us. Best of luck, and see you soon.
All the conditions are there for a peak.
Peak yield.
The peak in bond yield.
Peak Fed hawkishness.
At some stage there will be a peak.
The peak.
Can I use that word peak again?
You put everything together.
The fact that we have had 10-year Treasury yields break 4%.
Forward inflation expectations have dropped.
Inflation has peaked in the US.
Currently down on the account still, down 3.4% overall. But by the end of the week, that'll be back up to break even at least, if not in profit. That's the goal for this week. And yeah, Monday so far, not too much movement as we are seeing bank holidays across certain parts of the world, including the US. So not so much volatility, not so much volume. However, I saw the trade, I took it, and yeah, I'll let you know if I take anything else.
Gold looks like an hourly backbone setup. It just depends on what sort of target price we'd be looking at to get a good reward to risk. 2 to 1 to UK pivot. Could be the play. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, wait till 2 o'clock, see the candle close, see how it plays out.
US Open, even though it's bank holiday Monday for them, I guess there will be some sort of liquidity at their usual open time, just not very much. Because the major players are going to be having the day off. Unlike us. I mean, apart from that, there's really nothing. We're at the bottom of rallies. We just need to wait for pullbacks in the rest of the pairs. Euro, dollar. If we can get to R1, that'd be nice. Aussie dollar. If we can get to R1, that'd be nice as well. So just waiting. It's a waiting day, waiting game. Get back to break even. Just need 2 trades to get there at a 2 to 1. 4% down. All 4 were following the rules. Just a little bit hasty on not quite waiting for a full pullback. But there's plenty of opportunities that will be arising this week with a lot of volatility due to the news. We've got obviously inflation rates, CPI. Hopefully a lot of liquidity, hopefully a lot of volatility, and hopefully some TPs inbound. Positive. I made sure to follow the rules last week. I was a little bit impatient on 1 or 2 positions, but I'm going to be making sure to stick to the rules and be patient this week, and hopefully return to a positive account balance.
Was it even getting close to your take
Right,
profit?
it was quite close. It was more than halfway.
Yeah.
Then it's just get a little pullback, consolidating, up again a bit, consolidating.
I was like 5 pips away from mine, but it's a 25 pip move. That's all I really need. So it's a short one.
Yeah.
It's alright. Give it some time.
Yeah, 25 pip moves on
Yeah.
pound, dollar.
Let's go in the
It's quick. It's not much.
going in the right direction. It's just
It will.
down a little bit. So
It will happen.
So I'm in cable short. I stepped in at a lower point, and now it just made a big retracement up, and it looks like I get stopped out in a minute because I had a tight stop loss, 17 pips, and I'm stopped out now. Yeah, so I will get back on track. It is what it is. It's 300. It was 300 down, but as you can see, it went from here down to 150 plus, and then made one move up, so quickly. It can happen. No, it is what it is. I have really no emotion about it. It's what it is, and I just take now a different trend in a trade in a bigger timeline, and then it will you know ease itself out.
So today we took a short on NZD USD. See price came down. This is exactly where I entered. Is this where the colors change? Entered in right here at this exact time. I like to draw it on there. Price came up. This move was that little bit of news that we got about a couple hours ago now. Came down. Currently sitting at 3-to-1 basically, but I closed out at a 1 to 1.5. That's where my take profit was. So yeah, overall around 4% down. So I'm probably at like 3.5%, so I was down 5% at the beginning of the day, so I made 1.5%, so we're down like 3.5% right now. A couple losses in a row last week, ended Friday on a win, and it was only a 1-to-1, and then today came back, got my second win, so yeah. It's just a game of probability, so I wasn't really too upset about it, just knew that I had to keep coming up and keep showing the same rules, strategy, risk to reward the whole entire time, and we'll see how it ends up on the last day of the challenge or the last day of the challenge that we're physically in this building, if we have to go out and venture anywhere else. So we'll see how the probabilities play out. I'm just playing it as a probability game. Come in, see the setup, take the trade, risk to reward is good. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Shaylan is a little bit too cautious. He's waiting and waiting and waiting. He's missing a lot of chances.
How are your trades going, guys?
I don't know, man. It's up and down. We did break resistance, so we're back in like, I'm up $60 right now.
Okay.
It's going to be a long trade. I'm thinking about holding it overnight. How about you?
My one is going slowly in the direction. Yeah, it's
slowly but surely.
Yeah, almost more than 0.5% is already in profit.
Nice.
But it's going to be a slow move.
Yeah.
There's no American market today.
No, that's true.
No
so
high liquidity.
The afternoon's going to be very, very,
plan on holding
very slow.
it or just waiting a few more hours, seeing what we get?
Leave it.
Overnight? Yeah?
Well,
I don't really want to hold mine overnight.
Because mine is
not a fan.
Japanese yen.
Okay, so it might come alive when you're asleep, yeah? Good idea, good idea.
Pound US might come alive too. Cable?
Cable, yeah. I haven't got much further to go, to be honest. So
last time I closed mine out, because I was waiting like 8 hours on it, as soon as I closed it out, an hour later it shot up right into my take profit, so not doing that again.
Of course it did, yeah.
I'm just gonna sit it out. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose.
I mean, there's some heavy news this week. Obviously, we've got CPI on Thursday, which obviously has quite a big effect on the markets, so we'll see how that goes. But today's been very quiet, so yeah, I expect tomorrow probably to pick up slightly.
So the other day I put a trade on US CAD on a long, on a backbone strategy. Then I learned that the fundamentals had changed because they're going to cut oil production, so the CAD was going to go in strength and I was going the opposite direction. Can you then reevaluate your trade and change it, or do you want us to keep it?
I think if the fundamentals have definitely changed, you can then close it.
Then that's your rationale for closing it early.
Yeah. But you always want to have your technicals in line with your fundamentals.
Yeah.
So even though it's changed, you wouldn't then change direction.
No.
You just wait for an opportunity to kill whatever it matters.
So you just close the trade down and just wait for about.
We've just hit a pretty strong resistance point here, so we're just trying to break through it. So we're doing pretty good on our trade, on our short. We're just hitting a really strong resistance point here. Once we break through this point here, this bottom blue line, it should go right into our take profit. We've been sitting in this trade now for about 2 hours, and we've come really close to our take profit. We've been about 5 pips away. So we'll just see if we can get enough volume to actually break through this point, and if we do, we will sit at 1-to-1 for the day, or 1% for the day. So fingers crossed that we can get through this point.
One trade, So far today, we're in a position on US dollar, Canadian dollar. We're long, entered on the 5-minute chart. Saw a resistance, saw a nice pullback below the 200 EMA, which is also the level of the UK pivot right here. But yeah, saw that 5-minute bullish close, entered just here, 20 pip stop. So went down to the stop, just kept me in by 0.7 pips just here. But yeah, went down, now it's around my entry price, but I'm hoping to see it go back up to these previous highs, which would be a 1.8 to 1. Currently down 48 bucks. Yeah, but trade followed all the rules. There is bullish movement on the US dollar CAD pair, so yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
So the speech.
Reserve speech. Yeah. And if we can get some good US news, then...
Yeah, that'll be a bonus. I'm in 2 US trades now, so...
Oh, you're in another one?
Yeah, I'm in a USD Swiss long.
Nice.
Yeah, which is looking nice, so...
I was thinking about this Aussie dollar one, but it's too flat right now. There's nowhere to really get into
again,
this one.
yeah?
Yeah, to get into it, there's no real spot to actually hop in.
Yeah, it is going to be flat, isn't it?
Got a good trend, but I've been looking at it all morning. Right here would have been...
That's the problem, that's what I was like on cable, and then I just thought, oh, fuck, like, I need to jump in somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for that 15-minute pullback on cable. It ended up doing it, so got a position. Could have got in a little higher, but we'll take it.
You're in, mate, you're in. At least you're in.
That's it. And then once the news comes out, I might be able to get into this one here.
I'm shorting New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. The daily momentum is bearish. The hourly is bearish, and it's in the 5-minute time frame bearish. We had a decent pullback of 30 pips after the confirmation candle. We almost had our take profit, but because of the spread, it's triggered. Now it's retracing back, but still good. Yeah, we expect positive news in the US dollar. So yeah, hopefully it trace back and hit our take profit.
We've made a bit of progression since this morning, since I entered, and we're looking like we're working our way back up to test these weekly highs. So yeah, hopefully within the next couple of hours we'll hit TP, and it will free up some opportunities for some other trades.
So I'm still in my cable short from this morning. It was planning out really nicely, but it looks like we've entered some consolidation at the moment. We are waiting for some news to come out in the next sort of 20 minutes. So yeah, we've just been in this consolidation for a while. I did enter a new trade in USD Swiss on a buy. I entered here on this bullish engulfing candle off of R1. And I'm looking just to play this up to above the weekly high point, and that will be a nice one-to-one. Yes, I've been playing between these levels all morning, so I'm hoping just to play in the range and yeah, hit a nice one-to-one off that. So currently up on both trades, but we'll see how they plan out.
Currently in a NZD USD short. Been in here for about 2 hours now. We entered in right at the break of this 5-minute bearish candle. Came down, hit a 1-to-1. We were actually doing the talking up front at that time, so this was the only area I was able to close at. And now we've since rallied back up at the start of the New York Open. It's currently 8:30 a.m. New York time. So we'll see how we get on for the rest of the day. Hopefully it comes back down, and if it goes to stop loss, we'll sit back and focus on the next one.
Unfortunately, got stepped out of the US dollar CAD position. If we look here, we got in on this candle, stopped just below here, retested the pivot, and then stopped us out. 1% loss on that trade, and currently in a short of Australian dollar, US dollar. This is the position right here. That's the 5-minute chart. Went down, created new lows, had a retracement above the 50 EMA, got in at the close of that 5-minute candle, hoping for a bearish movement to retest these levels here for about a 2-to-1 risk reward. Yeah, other than that, 2 trades open today, 1 down and 1 open.
Okay, so it's 20 past 2 at the moment, 20 minutes after the news has come out. Haven't seen much movement really since, but still in the same 2 trades. The cable trade's looking much the same. We're still up about $100 in the profit. And the Swissy trade looks like it's starting to pump a bit. We're quite up on that, and yeah, looking to hit fairly shortly. So yeah, things are still going quite well, but still a while to go on the cable trade. So hopefully that'll be 2 out of 2 wins today. So good day.
Right, so first trade of the week. I've taken a long on gold. So the daily is in an uptrend on the EMAs. The hourly is also in an uptrend on the EMAs. You can see this channel that I've drawn in here, running all the way across, bouncing off of S2, 2 pin bars, and the RSI is way below 20 with closed bullish hourly candles in that time frame. So I've gone for a fairly tight stop of 100 pips and I would say a reachable target of 300 pips. So targeting a 3-to-1. We'll see how it pans out over the next couple of days. But I'll be looking to exit the trade on Wednesday evening or Thursday morning before the major US dollar news, as I don't really want to be in the markets when both of those come out. So yeah, that's my plan of action. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but it's just aggressive. It's overly aggressive. So we're going for a 3-to-1. Hopefully this hour closes bullish and we'll be good to go.
I heard a quote one time where it said to set out your stop loss with permanent pen and your TP and pencil. So as long as your stop loss is static, you get me? The TP levels can be, what's the opposite of static?
I don't know, mate. I don't know what the word you're looking for.
In motion.
Yeah,
they can
movable.
They can adjust whilst the price action is going your way, you know?
Makes sense.
Obviously a relatively quiet day today with it being Columbus Day in the States. Anyone that wants to close their trade that's over a 1-to-1 and it's a scalp, so 5-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, can close it now. If they want to, they can leave it running if they want. Alternatively, if it's over 1-to-1 and they want to close it, they can. Sam will be up shortly to do like a proper debrief, so if you just hang on till he comes up, yeah, and then he'll just run through. Yeah, good day trading overall. He'll run through how everyone's done today in, well, 15-20 minutes. Yeah, just say if you want to close your trades out now and it's over 1-to-1, you can.
I'm at 1-to-1, yeah. I can close it, but I think at the moment it looks like it's going to get to 1-to-1.5. So I think for the meantime I'm going to hold on.
I'm still in 2 trades, man. I'm so close to hitting on both of them. I'm literally a few pips off, so I'm definitely going to hold out my cable trade. However, my Swissy looks like it might be topping out, so we're almost at a 1.5 on that as well, so I'm probably going to close that one out. But yeah, we'll leave the other one running and see how it does. The Swissy will be about a 1.4, and the cable I'm just leaving till it hits a 1.5. So yeah, overall two great trades today.
It's day 1 of week 2, right? But tomorrow, I want to see some TP.
So do I.
I'm just letting you know.
Otherwise I've disappointed you. That's the last thing I want to do, mate.
It's not about disappointing me, it's about
disappointing yourself.
It's about being it's about being the best you can be on the charts, bro. And you know you have the capabilities to be profitable, right?
Yeah, for sure. Everything's slow, mate. The only position I took got stopped out, so back to being patient. I'm hoping for a 10-10 sell.
So we are almost there, less than 3 pips away, but the market is retracing now again. It's playing mind games, but yeah, eventually it will hit, hopefully. Yeah, less than 3 pips. And 1.5 R, like the boss has just requested.
I had this situation like 3 times this week. And right now it's a price action, right? Moving up, moving down, moving up, moving down in those short related distances. But the next candle or the next candle after that candle will close your
but it happened here and all the way. I'm following the rules. It's a good entry, and even if it retraces, I have good resistance level. So it might just retrace a bit, grab some liquidity, and then boom, all the way to take profit, hopefully. But we'll just wait and see how it goes. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get it filmed the way it's smashing take profits.
It's time. I'm in USD Canadian dollar, USD CAD, long position. It was a perfect entry for a backbone strategy. So we had a nice retracement, then confirmation candle came. It was almost down that RSI level we need. And from that on, I jumped in the next candle, the hourly candle, and from that on it goes up. I'm up 190 plus. I target 2 to 1 to 2, 2 to 1. Yeah, so my take profit is here between R1 and R2. But when you look at here, it met this point a few times in the last week. And I'm confident that it will go up overnight because we have room on RSI. Unlike holding overnight again, yes. But that's not a problem because the entry, like I said, and the overall look, like the way it goes up, it's a long trend. We follow that trend. Looks really, really decent.
So we ended up breaking through that support zone. Push to 1 to 1, but we got to take minimum 1.5 to 1. So we got approximately 25 more pips to go. We're hoping we'll get this by the end of the day.
So first day of the week, positive change this week, which is nice to see. Overall as a team, we had some that are still down today, but majority doing well. So plus $1,600 on the day, so a lot better. We're still net down, so we're still down 0.6%, okay, which isn't a big deal. We've done 0.9% today as a team, just to give you an idea. So hopefully, same trajectory path, go through to tomorrow and the rest of the week, and we should be in a positive portfolio, yeah? Number one, just make sure that when you're opening trades, try not to split them, keep them just one trade only, and make sure you stick to that 1.5 profit factor minimum, yeah? Because everybody that's going for a 1-to-1, if you imagine one day you win one, the next day you lose one, your third day you're back at where you started, it's pointless. Whereas if you stick to the 1.5s and 2s, you can rack up a few losses and it won't make a difference, yeah? Try not to trade too much correlation as well. A few little nicks we've seen across a couple of people, nothing too much to worry about. Overall, it looks like everybody's following the rules. The one thing I have seen today, people getting excited about winning. As miserable as it sounds, don't be, yeah? Because you can easily just erase everything tomorrow. How you hold yourself as a person completely goes out the window. And one minute you're sitting there being this, you know, Billy Big Bollocks, you've got 2 wins under your belt doing really well, and then the next day you lose one trade and you've wiped everything out, yeah? So just try to stay grounded at all times and just stick to the rules. Who's still shitting themselves? Right, let's get some rest, get back to the markets tomorrow morning, yeah?
But personally, my trading so far has actually been going really well. I'm up 3% on the account. I'm on a good win streak of 6 trades, and I'm in a trade now which is looking good. So fingers crossed that one plays through. Both the trades went absolutely great yesterday for me. My cable was set at a 1.5 RR, and my Swissy was a 1-to-1.
I think Zolt is doing pretty well. I think he's 2 or 3% up, so strong performance from him.
Stick to the rules. I've been told much as it possible, as I can. So I'm really focusing on to find a valid trade.
So in first place we've got Paul. Congrats, doing really, really well. So we're going to move you up to 60k now. Second place we've got Zolt. Great trades. We're going to move you up to 50k. Third place we've got Aaron. Been watching your trades. So Aaron, we're moving you up to 40k. So that puts you in third place.